Are you freaking kidding me? I started this thing at 10 p.m. and it is still doing its thing. I've worked with the router and it's working fine. I did find a small flaw, but that doesn't make much of a difference, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or if I am, or if it's YouTube. And because the last 2 or 3 videos that I've tried to download has taken all damn day long. The last one I started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was 4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning before it finally downloaded. This one won't be ready until 6 in the morning. And I started at 10 at night. It's crazy. And my hope was, one of my goals was, is to send a, do a video every day for the ShayLoss September. I got work to do. I don't have time for this nonsense. So I'm kind of, I don't know what to do. You know, at least I got, some sewing done, and I got, 2 pairs of pants done for a customer. I got 4 more to go. But I'd like to get more done with the videos, and this is getting ridiculous, so we'll see what happens. Well, since I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, I didn't get up at 4, obviously. I got up about 8:30. Susie got me up. And I got busy on my cross-stitch project right there. That's for Corey and Kate. Don't tell them. Keep it a secret. But I've been trying to devote 2 hours every day on it, and I told them it'd only take about a month or so to get it done. And when did they come out here? June or July, and it's now September. So, but the problem with that was when I took the pictures, I had ordered a new program for converting pictures into patterns type of thing, and the problem was that it was a couple of weeks before it even got here. Then I had broken my, yes, I did it. I broke my husband's computer and had to get him a new one. And so while I was buying him a new computer, I went and bought myself a new laptop. Well, it turns out both of them have this new program for editing photographs that I'm not used to. So I had to take a few days to learn how those programs worked, and it was a challenge, but it was kind of cool because the original pictures of Corey and Kate had a whole bunch of people in them, and I managed to take them all out and put trees in there instead, so it was kind of fun. But it was a lot of work. It was, when you're new, everything takes forever. So and one of the problems I had 2 pictures, and one, it looked like, you know these things on the camera, these little things here. Well, it looked like one of those was coming out of Kate's nose. And then the other picture looked like somebody was doing something weird to the back of Corey's head. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I finally figured out how to remove the people altogether and all that other stuff. And it took me, I don't know, at least a week, trying to figure that one out. Then, so I got that done. I did my exercise. I do have a walking machine thing in there, and so I go on that every day, and I put some time on it. I can't put a whole lot on it. It hurts, but I do it. If I don't do it, it'll hurt more. It's one of those, it hurts if you do and hurts if you don't, but it hurts less if I do. So, and I have a contract with the public schools out here doing alterations and stuff like that for their uniforms. And so I have more orders of pants. I have to have them done by tomorrow, otherwise the kids their grade level will go down. And so I got to make sure that the kids are able to have their uniforms back in time so it won't affect their grades. And that's tomorrow morning, bright and early. And I think the school opens at 6:30 or 7, something like that. Then, but I still have 2 more pairs of pants to go, so that's okay. The frustrating part of it is that with days like today, all the work I'm doing is sitting down. And you know, and I'm one who likes to be moving all the time. So I work for a couple of hours, an hour or two, and then I got to get up and do something, you know, that kind of thing. And but it's kind of nice because I get to catch up on videos and stuff, and so I'm, you know, watching all the responses to the ShayLoss September and commented on a couple as I got a chance to stop and, you know, pay attention. But that was kind of nice. I got a few hours of doing that, and I'll have some more hours because I got more uniforms to get done. And I have not been able to get outside. I might do that tonight. I've been trying to get time to go out and work on the fence. I was going to work on it yesterday, but then it started raining on me and it got everything soaking wet. And it looks like it's dry enough to do tonight, so I might do that next, just before it gets too dark to see what I'm doing, but at least the sun's down, so I'm safe. But I started, that is primer. Well, that's the reason why they're white. And I got a whole bunch of boards down there. I'm going to paint those too. And then I got this board over here. That one's too long and it's got some stuff wrong with it, so I'm trying to see if I can't fix it and make it workable for my project. But I still think I need another 2x4. Some old ones around here. So think about it. But somehow I need to get this fence done, because every time I go to let Susie out, I have to sit out here and babysit her to so that she doesn't decide to wander off somewhere or something get in on her, because, you know, we do have some wildlife out here, even though we do live in the city. Our carport looks better, even though it's a mess right now. We have a couch in our carport. My mother has she sold her home out in South Dakota, and so a bunch of her living room furniture is you know, came to us. Some of it came to us. Of course, she had like a 3-story house, so I think all of us kids ended up with living room furniture. But excuse me, Susie. There's a living. So we're still trying to rearrange our living room a bit. But my, yeah, we got new furniture for the living room, and we're trying to figure out what to do. So we want to get rid of the couch, and we stuck it out there, and we've been trying to get people to take it off our hands, and no luck. It's a decent couch, but nobody wants it for some reason. Anyway, so that's what's going on right now. I'm starting to log my food, and I haven't eaten very much. I had some chicken. Let me see what I got here. My first day of logging. Got me a nice little logbook, and I had chicken, some leftovers, iced tea, and a banana strawberry smoothie, and that's since 8:15 this morning. So that's been spread out through the day. Thinking I might make me a tortilla pizza next. And what that is basically, you can take, we have these little itty bitty tortillas, and trying to use them up. And then after that, we're going to be, if we buy tortillas, we're going to buy the other ones that are hopefully not so much sugar content in them. But they, I had made some spaghetti. I had leftover sauce and no noodles. So what I did, or what I do, is I take a tortilla and I put a spoonful of the sauce. Now, if you make yours like mine, it's packed full of all kinds of goodies. I don't cook with red meat. I cook with the ground turkey, and then I put lots of vegetables and stuff like that in there, so it's pretty thick. And that's before you even get the noodles, so that you don't need much noodle to it. And I put that on there on the tortilla, and then I got some leftover cheese, and so I sprinkle some cheese on there and bake it for about 5 or 6 minutes, and it's nice and crispy and not too much of a crust to it, you know, so it's kind of cool. It's real nice, and it's filling. So I think I'll have that next. And then it's 7, so I'm going to have to get my husband up here in a bit and get him ready for work. And my son should be coming home. He's here pretty soon. So anyway, that's my day, and hopefully, and I think I might have an idea why my videos are taking so long to download. And that's the other problem, is the computer, both computers that we got, the way you make videos is so different from the old one. And so when I go to render it, I'm doing something, it's like the high density thing, and it takes up a whole mess of memory, and I didn't know that. And so I'm gonna have to try something new each time, I guess. That's the learning curve. If you want to do something and figure out how to do well with it, you got to keep going. So I'm going to try a different way of rendering it and how I process the video, and hopefully it won't take all night to get it done. That's ridiculous. I cannot believe it. Usually it takes maybe an hour, but it took like 7 or 8 hours yesterday. It was crazy. Anyway, good luck to all of you. That was my day. Hope your day is going well. After this, I think I will work on the yard before it gets dark out, and I'll probably be up late getting these pants done. And while I'm doing that, I can watch more of you guys while I'm waiting for the video to download. See, I'm a multitasker. Aren't I just a smarty? So, see you guys later.